This video is sponsored by Squarespace, the easiest way to create a beautiful website, all on your own terms.
Welcome back, everyone.
Darling friend Sally from New York came to visit, and it has been a whirlwind of jewelry shopping, antique jewelry shopping, of course, for the Chateau Love website. And we have gone everywhere. She brought over some pieces that I acquired in England, and then we have gone shopping in Paris. We've gone shopping in the countryside, and we've acquired some very magnificent pieces, including the one that I'm wearing now, which is a wonderful 18 karat gold dragon combination brooch pendant from the Victorian era. I like feeling like the mother of dragons, and I know that this little dragon won't be mine forever, but I am loving wearing it for the moment. If you're wondering what I'm doing at Lalande, at the time of filming this video, I was helping at their annual Patron Days. In next week's video, I'm going to show you an exceptional private tour that we received of their chapel renovations, and best of all, our Chateau friends gave us some extraordinary gifts at Lalande and also at Patrick & Stewart's Chateau de Lalande. There will also be a full tour of their chateau coming up, so make sure you've subscribed if you'd like to see those upcoming adventures. Well, it is another beautiful day. I am back in the tack room. I love being up here. Stephanie and Philip were so nice. They gave us this room because they knew that Simon was going to be joining me and that both of us had to work. So we have an incredible workstation in the back. I am doing jewelry. And of course, we are helping with the Patron Days. What this means is that several friends of the Chateau de Lalande, of which of course we are definitely friends, have volunteered to come and help to guide the tours, the groups of the patrons of this chateau and of the Chateau Diaries. The great thing is for us, of course, is that not only do we get to walk around, we get to see lots of our friends, but also we get to meet a lot of you out there that have come all the way to France. And of course, a few of you watch our channel as well. And so it's the most wonderful thing to get to meet all of you. So today I'm wearing one of the things that I bought from that fantastic vintage store. I wish I could just show you. You guys see it? It's so cool. But I can't resist wearing jewelry. So today I have on, again, the fabulous Micromosaic. This is actually an incredible, minuscule representation in the tiniest tesserae you've ever seen of the Vatican City. I just love it. It won't be mine for long, but you know, it actually might be mine for long. Nobody buys it. This is mine forever. It's gotten a lot of attention here during the Patron Days. It's an Italian micromosaic from the early part of the 1800s. This is a Grand Tour micromosaic. It's set in lapis lazuli. It is by far the top piece of the collection for the moment. I love finding these bits of art and history, these incredible pieces that have been so beautifully crafted, and they're tiny pieces of art. So whether you have a giant chateau that'll house big, large, beautiful pieces of art, or whether you have a tiny apartment, but you still want to collect little pieces of art, that's what these are. They represent history. You get to think about like where they've lived, where they've gone, what their stories are. I love everything about this antique jewelry. Everything has such a lovely story, just like these grand old chateaux, just like our friends, quite frankly. Let's go see what's happening out there today. I'm not going to film very much of it because, of course, this is the Chateau Diaries Patron Day, not the Chateau Love Patron Day, because I do not have any patrons. I am one of the last, if not the last holdout, but I am so happy to support my friends and to volunteer. Volunteering is a wonderful thing. So let's go see a little bit more about what's happening. So we've been having the loveliest groups for the last couple of days, and I have met so many wonderful new friends and also people that we met last year when we were here. We've been doing all these wonderful fun activities and tours around the chateau, but one of the most fun things that we've done is here with the beautiful artist Andie. She's so talented. She's done a lot of wonderful paintings and prints here for the Chateau de Lalande. And so this year for Patron Day, they set up this incredible art station behind us. And Andie has shared with us her talents, and everybody was able to create something called a mini zine, like a little mini magazine where they could express their creativity. And of course, I love nothing better than to sit down and paint. And I'll show you what I did. We could do anything that we want, and I decided, because we only had about half an hour, to do a little booklet of one of my favorite poems by Elizabeth Barrett Browning called How Do I Love Thee? Let me count the ways I love thee to the depth and breadth and height my soul can reach when feeling out of sight for the ends of being and ideal grace. And at the back it says, Chateau Love at Chateau de Lalande. Okay, who's this, Andie?
Do you recognize her? She's talking about Beau or Baudelaire?
Baudelaire. Ah, that's funny. It's me. Oh, lovely. What have you got?
Just a trip here.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. So that's your chateau. Beautiful. Bonnie, what have you got? Oh, Patron Day. Oh, very nice.
Don't
And you can continue this. Ooh, Lalande 2024.
Yeah, this is a random inspiration.
I like that.
It's beautiful down there.
It's so nice.
Yeah.
That's oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
And it ends with the white.
That's wondering what we're going to do next. Oh, good. We've got some collage. I like that. That's beautiful. And what's on the next page?
Oh,
Ooh,
that's Marceau.
lovely. And
And I wanted to remember the sound of the fountain because it was so calming.
which is
so,
just right there.
Yes.
Beautiful.
So I've tried to capture that so that I can remember.
And finally, Tatiana. Oh, very nice. The gate right there with the flowers. It's just beautiful. Well done, everybody. Let's go on to our next big adventure. Simon, take note. This is couple goals for Simon and me. Absolutely. Okay, Simon, I know you're watching. He's not watching. He's not watching. Julie, he's hard at work. He should be hard at work out shopping for matching outfits. And he's going to love your brooch as well. Donna, how was it being a volunteer this week?
The people, the patrons, everybody were amazing. We
Yes.
had great groups, and we had a great atmosphere everywhere.
It was
and we
great.
had so much fun.
We did.
Created, we heard history. It was a great time. I really recommend everybody to come next year.
Oh, great. Great. Now everyone else gets to tell us, how was Patron Day? Did you enjoy it?
Yes. Stephanie?
How was it being a volunteer this year? Did you enjoy being a... Oh, we have the new Michael Potts.
Improved version.
Oh. What about you guys?
Amazing. Good 3 days. Amazing people. Good weather, fortunately, apart from a little bit of rain.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was good.
So many nice people.
Yeah.
And Isabel, you're leaving us to go to England, but it was a lovely experience. Yes.
Thank you for all the help.
It was such a pleasure, such a pleasure. A lot of you have been asking for me to feature some more fine jewelry pieces. I initially started by trying to keep most of the pieces under $300 US, or whatever the equivalent is in your own currency. And those pieces, of course, have just been flying off the site. But some of you have said, try to find some noble gemstones, try to find 18 karat, 14 karat, 10 karat, all of that sort of thing, platinum from the Art Deco era. And so we are still going to be featuring the lower priced pieces, including pieces that are under $100, and also some pieces that are truly considered to be fine jewelry pieces. So a little bit of something for everyone. I feel so lucky to have this amazing community of Chateau friends and people with similar, very niche passions, which has enabled me to not only turn my vlogging into part of my job, but also to expand into my passion of selling my designs, art, and best of all, antique and vintage jewelry. Do you have ideas for products that you'd like to share? Why not easily create your own website using Squarespace, the simplest way to create a beautiful website and even sell products or content all on your own terms. You'll have control over the look of the website, updates, and managing your own online shop. There are incredible, easy-to-use templates and the Fluid engine, which enables you to design every aspect of your website yourself with drag-and-drop technology. Check out squarespace.com for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use the link below to save 10% off your first purchase of a domain or a website.
You're probably wondering what's happening at our chateau right now. But first, we're going to give you a little update about Baudelaire. His leg is doing much better, and he's starting to put some pressure on his operated on foot, so that's good. I'm going to give you a bit of an update on the work we're doing at the front of the chateau here.
Yeah, we've had really bad weather.
So I know we've been working on the panelling inside while the weather's been bad, but now it's getting a little better. We're going to work on the orangery and redo some of the painting. So as you can see, at first we need to prepare the metal so that we can paint, and there's some old paint and some metal which needs to be scraped off and brushed off, which we've been doing today. And you can see we've got these lovely mouldings here which are going to look fantastic when it's all painted with the new paint. And we're just kind of working our way around, really, just making sure that we're tidying up and cleaning up as we go around it. So tomorrow we're going to spend time and do some filling and some tidying up, and then we've got to masking tape the windows so that we can paint all of these windows without getting the paint on the glass.
She's back! Now already I've spotted some of my favorite things. These beautiful bronze candelabra looking lamps. I have a couple of these at the chateau already. They're very, very pretty. They have a lot of style, and they're not jewelry, and I'm gonna have to schlep them home in a taxi, I think, but they look great. The great thing about coming on a cold, rainy day is that hopefully the vendors are motivated and the buyers are serious. What'd you find?
Kennedy. Isn't that cute?
You know, it's not really on brand for me, but I actually kind of like it.
I know.
I do kind of like it. It's got a lot of character.
Sweet.
That's interesting. Looks a little bit like a cockroach. I'm not finding anything so far that's really speaking to me here, but ooh, except for that. This is painted on a butterfly wing. Sally's getting distracted from jewelry by finding the most beautiful lace that we've ever seen. These exquisite things. This is the most exquisite though, this little gown for a little girl. Look at the lace work on that. It is so beautiful. I wish I had someone to buy that for. Just unbelievably wonderful. And the old caps. Yes, my love. Oh my gosh, it's wonderful. It's a crown of seashells. I wonder if that's an old wedding crown. It's beautiful.
Look at those little flowers.
That's beautiful. How much is it?
I don't know. It doesn't have a price. It is lovely, isn't it?
It's really, really lovely. These beautiful old bears.
Look at this.
Oh yeah, an old morning shawl. That's exquisite. Look at the beadwork. That's incredible. They used to put the things for the wedding behind glass like this as well. I forget what it's called, but it's so beautiful. Everything in here is so beautiful. We're getting distracted. Oh, look at those little teeny tiny Victorian baby shoes. We've made friends with a beautiful dog named Scarlet.
Where could I get a sausage? Maybe in this bag, in this bucket?
So this charming gentleman has just sold me the most wonderful piece.
Yes.
Some of you will remember at Steve and Sarah's that we had a wonderful Art Nouveau crane necklace. And this is the obviously Art Nouveau locket.
enamel. It's just beautiful. I'm so excited. It's so rare to find things that look like this. And so I'm just delighted. Look at those vibrant colors. Isn't it great, Sally?
It's beautiful. It's
Yes.
beautiful, and it's in very good condition as well.
I'm sorry I got to it first. Anyway, all the stalls from now on are yours.
Let's do it.
Great.
What stones are these?
Agate.
Ah, that's agate. That's beautiful.
It's pretty.
Nice.
Merci beaucoup, monsieur.
Madame, au plaisir.
Merci. À la prochaine fois. Saying it's July and it's like we're stuck in a hurricane. I could go back to I could go to Florida in hurricane season and have better weather than this. Time to go grab my lamps. I hope the lady hasn't dodged already because I've already paid her. That would be bad.
Well, yes.
Oh, oui. Isabelle has prepared my lamps. Merci.
C'est un peu lourd.
Merci, Isabelle. Merci. After weeks of bad weather, it is a beautiful day here in Paris. I am on the Rue St, Honore, which is right off of the Place Vendôme. And delightful Sally is here. Yesterday, we went to the market just as soon as she arrived to see if we could find some bargain treasures. We didn't find any particular bargains, but we did find some treasures at the market. And now we're doing the serious antique jewelry shopping at some of the most beautiful antique stores in the world. She's already in there shopping, and I'm going to go join her. We've got a few hot spots and some beautiful pieces. I'm hoping to find some special pieces that I can pass on to all of you. Of course, I need to find things at a good price so that I can pass them on to you at a good price, but we also want to find the perfect one-of-a-kind pieces that can only be found here in Paris, that can only be found here in France. Here it is right behind me, one of the spots that I'm going to go into. And also, I hope that Sally finds something as well. Now, one of the great things about having your own personal jewelry shopper here in France and also here in Paris is that I do not put anything on my website that I have not touched, smelled, looked at carefully under a loupe, all of the things that are necessary, and of course price things accordingly, whether they're costume jewelry prices or whether they're fine jewelry prices. And so I make sure that whatever it is that I'm going to pass on is lovely, fits the chateau spirit, is romantic, is beautiful, is well made, and infinitely wearable, and something that's going to speak to you, whether it is $75 or whether it's $2,000 or $5,000 or $10,000. There are no 10,000 euro pieces on my site at the moment, but who knows, maybe one day. Bonjour monsieur, je suis avec mon amie. Elle est où? Oh, super. What have you found?
Two of the stick pins out there.
Oh, you've already found stuff. I was just outside for 5 seconds. Beautiful. Oh, there's a little micromosaic. Oh, and there's a little lava cameo as well. Those are beautiful.
Mais madame veut quand même l'acheter. Est-ce qu'on peut lui faire quelque chose? Une petite femme, she can make free for Je vais la rappeler.
Are you finding anything? What are you finding?
Maybe.
I think mine is German, but I can't be sure.
$330. Yeah, that's very pretty. Silver?
Yes.
Okay, and I'm looking at the micromosaics. So those are very special. I really like that one. And I really like some of these pins.
1,200.
Oh, and there's a beautiful Joan of Arc brooch.
And these are in silver.
I adore this micromosaic. It's wonderful in every way. It's more than I think I want to spend, but I'm thinking about it. With the anchor, it's full of symbolism, and the dove. And then this, I really, really love these Grand Tour micromosaics.
I've never seen one with those flowers on it.
Yeah, the double one. I like that. Anything over here?
Lots of beautiful things.
I know, so many beautiful things. I'm really struggling though because most of the things are selling here for more than I would list them on my site. I certainly can't buy them and mark them up, but oh my goodness, look at that micromosaic bracelet in there.
That's a stunning piece.
That is a very stunning piece. It's got an angel. It's got, oh my goodness, that's incredible. I may have to see that. Just spotted something which I'm really excited about, but I need to get the price for it. It's a magnificent micromosaic.
Lovely.
Okay, so
Just absolutely lovely.
this is my favorite piece of the day. Simon, if you're watching. It's exquisite. And it is 23,500. Madame, ça c'est du l'or?
Ah oui, oui.
Pensionné? Okay.
18 carats. Ah, toujours
Okay,
pensionné.
18 karat.
On
That
n'a pas le droit
makes,
de voir ça devant
because it's
sans pensionné.
very, very heavy. That's very, very beautiful.
1,760.
Okay.
More for the pearl than the diamond.
And that is 18 karat, 14
It's
carats?
the same. One it's 60, the other one it's 70.
Okay. And they're 18 karat, 14
Yes,
karat?
18.
18, okay. Yeah. Oh, it's this little snake.
Uh-huh.
That's beautiful, an 18 karat. How much was the snake?
No,
Oh,
he's broken.
He's broken.
And it's 14, it's not 18.
Okay. So Sally is being very extravagant. She's buying a magnificent banded agate necklace, a broken stick pin, which she's going to do something with, this incredible articulated gold and turquoise pendant, a carnelian locket, and what is this up here that I'm looking at? A diamond something or other?
It's a swan.
Oh, it's a diamond. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's stunning.
Isn't it beautiful?
It's very beautiful.
Yeah.
Well done.
Thank you.
Et ça c'est en or?
Ah non, toujours argent.
Argent.
Il y a pas,
Argent plaqué? Plaqué or?
Oui, c'est ça.
Ok, c'est vermeil en fait. C'est magnifique. Okay, so it's gold-plated silver. Okay, that's really beautiful. Well, that was very successful. There's the amazing Place Vendôme. And here we are coming up to Louis Vuitton. It's amazing to think that just a couple of days ago, I was in my overalls doing DIY, buying antiques at very, very reasonably priced places in the Dordogne. And here we are at Place Vendôme and Rue St. Honore, shopping at some of the most exclusive places in the world. And still trying to find things for the Chateau Love website.
Well, I do love that last store. It is not a place for bargains.
No.
But they have some wonderful pieces.
And we can always hope, because sometimes when I think that I'm going to go somewhere that doesn't have bargains, they might have a bargain. They might have something that's really special they're trying to get rid of, and it might be just the thing that somebody's looking for.
Right.
Oh, and I love this place. So over here, if anyone comes to Paris, Lydia Cote, she actually creates beautiful new jewelry pieces. We don't have time for that today, but I highly recommend her to anyone. And there's a beautiful, beautiful book that was written about the work of Lydia Cote by Juliette de la Rochefoucauld, who happens to be a friend of mine. And it's one of the most beautiful books about jewelry you'll ever see.
I think I remember us dipping in there last time, right?
We did dip in there last time. Oh, and by the way, you were asking about where and how does one spend 200 euros on a pair of tights? And it's here, it's at Walford.
That's beautiful.
And apparently you can get a dress here now as well. There's Yves Saint Laurent over there. But we are not going to stop. That's where I want to go. I want to get coffee. Coffee, right. Sally, coffee. Wow. Oh, the coral. Wow. Oh, look at the coral. And they have so many beautiful things. Oh, and the stick pins.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay, this is gonna be dangerous, I think.
Uh-huh.
And look at the beautiful Art Deco. I love all of it. Oh, and this magnificent cameo. It's called a habillé cameo. It's where the cameo is actually wearing jewelry. Oh my gosh, look at that necklace as well. I'm in heaven.
I love the horse, obviously. Okay. This one is my favorite, I think.
Madame, est-ce que vous avez les autres camés?
J'ai des broches.
Des broches? The frog is great.
Isn't he cute?
I like the Art Nouveau one. I think that's really pretty. This one? Yeah, I like that a lot. So we've decided to walk for a bit. We've left Rue St. Honore. We're now on the Rue de Rivoli. And now we're gonna have a lovely little walk through the Tuileries gardens and across the Seine and finally get a little bit of Paris. Sally and I were just having a debate as we walked through the Tuileries gardens where she spotted a sculpture and I don't love it. And she she pegged it. She's like, it's a Dubuffet. And I was like, I'm not sure it is. And it turned out, of course, that she's right, naturally. And
about half the time.
You love Dubuffet.
I like Dubuffet. So I like some Dubuffet.
Which pieces do you like of his and why?
There's one in the Pompidou that you can actually walk into.
Okay. Okay.
And there's something about being surrounded by it on all sides because it's the ceiling and it's sort of being enclosed and inside a work of art that I really enjoy.
Yeah, absolutely. If you are a fan of Dubuffet or you believe it belongs in the gardens of the Louvre in the Tuileries or you think it's hideous, let us know in the comments.
She thinks it's hideous.
Well, and
it's not ugly
and
or
I'm
bad.
not.
You just don't care for it.
I don't care for it. That's true. I don't care for it. I would much rather look at, nymphs and shepherds, but I do also love contemporary art. I'm just not in love with this here.
This guy over here. What is his name?
Oh, Botero. No, I don't think that's Botero. But I do like this very much. I like a voluptuous lady. Just as well my husband does too. Yeah. She looks powerful and confident. I think she looks a little angry that her head is so small. But other than that, I think she's fantastic. And I wish I had a waist like hers. You have a waist like hers. I don't have a waist like hers. Oh, that's a beautiful sight. Coming up to the Seine. Goodbye, Tuileries. See you next time. And this is what it is all about. This right here. There's Notre Dame in the distance. The Musée d'Orsay right there. What you guys can't smell through the camera is the smell of crepes. Pont Alexandre III up ahead. There's the Eiffel Tower right there. And the Grand Palais. Sally and her husband collect old posters. And this place is gorgeous. On the Boulevard Saint-Germain, right around the corner from the Rue du Bac. They're gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous pictures. Ooh, the Chagall. I love that one. Val du Fille. Anything? Martha's Vineyard. Oh, your haunt.
And look, there's
That's
Venice,
beautiful.
And Simon's photographs have captured these buildings.
Exactly. So I could buy that one and you could buy that one. I do like the Martha's Vineyard one a lot.
Yeah.
And there's a naked lady with a surfboard.
Isn't she pretty?
antique shopping is continuing. This time we are in the city of Tours, not in Paris. I'm scouring the whole of France for beautiful antiques for everyone. Thankfully it stopped raining. We've got antique shops throughout the city of Tours as well as brocants, but there are some very fine French antique jewelry shops. And so, of course, Sally's into that. I'm into that as well. And we're really hoping to get lucky today. Again, every time I put something on the website, it's selling immediately, and I'm happy for that, but also a lot of you are disappointed, and so I'm doing everything I can to find as many pieces as possible. This is one of my favorite places. She's got some very, very beautiful things. And again, there's a high turnover. Antique jewelry is so popular right now. What are you finding?
All of these.
Okay, you've got some really pretty things, and I'm getting a price on this magnificent brooch. It's very, very special. I've just found this fabulous necklace. I love it. It would be for the website, but it's amazing. So that turned out to be a really good shopping expedition for jewelry. I did really well. Sally also did really, really well.
I've done very well.
You've done very well indeed. And now it's on just to enjoy the sun in the beautiful city of Tours. Look what I just spotted.
The swan.
It's so pretty.
You do love a swan.
Oh, it's only 26 euros. So that could be used to put lovely little things in it by the bedside table, or to serve things on the table. It's really pretty. You spotted the onyx candlesticks. That's really pretty as well. How much are those?
There are two of them.
Those are 120. Okay, if anybody's interested, Le Bazar de Cosette.
Where are you from? Brooklyn.
J'habite ici. I live here. This lady has really pretty mid-century things. Ooh, there's a vase that Simon would probably like. Sally loves these chairs. I mean, these really are dreamy mid-century chairs. Wouldn't those look great in Brooklyn?
Yes, they're beautiful.
I think they're gorgeous too. And very, very 1950s, 1960s, maybe even early 70s buffet. You know, and I actually like it. I like it very much. Not for my house, but in the right spot. Mm-hmm. In a very cool Brooklyn townhouse. Brownstone. And this, did you see this light? This light is fabulous.
Yeah, that is fantastic.
I mean, that's just amazing. And it's 820 euros.
I'm not wild about the globes, but
I love the globes.
everything else.
No, I love the globes. I think the globes are super. So if anybody wants this beautiful chandelier at 820 euros, come to Cosette's Maison here in Tours.
Et ça sera 26 euros, s'il vous plaît.
Beautifully wrapped. Merci. Merci. And even though we are on a mission today to find jewelry and other antique goodies, we're also occasionally tourists.
I know, I can't help it.
Isn't this beautiful? So you've got the ruins over here, and then this is St. Martin's Basilica right behind us. I've lost her. She's off. As I recall, there's a really pretty little courtyard around here, just around this corner. Seconds. It'll only take 2 seconds to go into this place. 30 seconds. Nah, you can take 2 minutes, Sally. day when you're out walking around in a big city is somebody out walking their goat. Apparently they're promoting some kind of political party. I don't know what the goat has to do with that, but I do love goats. I can't believe we have to say goodbye.
Well, it's a bientôt.
It's never au revoir, it's just a bientôt.
I love you so much.